Welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato in Princeton, New Jersey. Today is Friday, the 13th of January, 2012. Big news in the reinsurance and insurance world. The world's largest broker, Aon Corporation, announced about 2 hours ago that they're moving their corporate headquarters from Chicago to London. Supposedly, it's a bid to improve its access to emerging markets and to take better advantage of the strategic proximity to the London markets. London is expected to become the company's new official home by June 30th. Aon says that they see several long-term financial benefits, including increased financial flexibility and improved capital allocation. They say that their ability to allocate capital to both investment and growth, quote, will be vital to the firm's continued success. There are going to be a number of questions raised over the next few days about this, so we'll be reporting them. They emphasize that there will be no redundancies in Chicago, no job losses in Chicago. And oddly enough, somebody from Aon weighed in saying that this was not driven by tax reasons, although why anybody would move to the UK for tax reasons when the reverse is going on, I don't know. The move needs shareholder approval. Shareholders will receive 1 share of a newly formed Aon UK company for each share of Aon common stock they surrender. The New York Times is reporting this morning that the Obama administration has opened up a secret channel of communication to warn Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei that closing the Straits of Hormuz is a red line that would provoke an American military response. They've declined to indicate whether or not the Iranians have answered them. The Straits of Hormuz see about 16 million barrels a day going through it. It has been noted, though, that the closure of the straits through which all of Iran's oil passes would be tantamount to economic suicide. The U.S. military, General Dempsey, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, says that the simple answer is yes, the Iranians could block it, but we would be able to reopen it. Meanwhile, in Cuba today, President Ahmadinejad of Iran, who was on a Latin American tour, said that they all know full well that Iran is not interested in producing nuclear weapons. We believe it's immoral and we don't make atom bombs. The Pakistani Prime Minister phoned the top British diplomat in Pakistan last week in a panic, saying that the military was about to stage a coup. Meanwhile, the president of Pakistan, Ali Zardari, returned home after a 1-day private visit to Dubai. Asked whether or not he was concerned about his political future, he said, "Why should I be? Absolutely not. I'm comfortable and perfectly all right." In Beijing this morning, an ugly scene happened in front of a store selling Apple iPhone 4S products. The police ordered the store closed and not to open because of a prospective riot. Over 4,000 people standing in front began to pelt the store windows with eggs. An Apple spokesman said that customer response to our products in China has been off the charts. Nigeria has conflicting signals now as to whether or not the union is going to begin an oil strike on Sunday night. 2 million barrels a day will be affected. Nobody's talking about it yet, but if that happens, that will add to the price of oil. And meanwhile, while Americans are home watching football games Sunday night, there's a spacecraft coming down. Uncertainty about where a doomed Russian Mars probe might crash grew today when the Russian Space Agency changed its prediction thousands of miles from the Pacific to the Atlantic Ocean. The 13.5-ton probe is actually now going to land near the Falkland Islands instead of Madagascar. Russians say that only 20 or 30 segments weighing no more than 440 pounds total will survive re-entry, and it's not anything to worry about. I personally would not want to be hit by one of those 30 pieces weighing 20 pounds or so, traveling at 20,000 miles per hour. Let's hope it doesn't land at one of the football games that everybody will be watching. Have a good weekend. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you Monday.